The Way of the Fearless Man. Getting the Life You Really Want. Written and narrated by Freeman. Copyright powerfullyconfident.com, 2016. Supplementary downloads for this product are available from www.powerfullyconfident.com. You are about to learn the secret of truly fearless men. You see, fear is only the graffiti that is scribbled on the outer walls of your comfort zone. Most men read it and turn back to safety. A handful ignore it and start running towards the wall instead of away from it. The Way of the Fearless Man is your guide to a whole new way of thinking, a paradigm shift so far only mastered by the top 1% of male society. The knowledge in this book is considered so profound that it will affect every aspect of your life, from your career, relationships, health, and through to happiness. You will be able to quickly identify areas of your life that have been held back by fear, and use the tools and exercises in this book to smash through your old barriers and start to live the life of your dreams. Grand claims for sure, but thousands of men just like you are testimony to the effectiveness of this amazing book. Discover how to be fearless in 3 easy steps. Be the man that all women want. How to break through your comfort zone. The 5 signs that it's time to take action. How to become powerfully confident with women. And how to escape the average Joe world and join the 1% elite. The bad news. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. Remembering that you're going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking that you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. No one wants to die. Even people who want to go to heaven don't want to die to get there, and yet death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it, and that is how it should be, because death is very likely the single biggest invention of life. It's life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. Steve Jobs. Back when I first started out in the media industry as a cocky 17-year-old boy, I remember once being interviewed by a local newspaper. I'd just been appointed as the new breakfast presenter for Radio Wyvern in Worcestershire, a town near the southern Welsh border with England. At the time, I was the youngest morning show host in the country, and the pressure was on me to mature fast, but also to quickly demonstrate that I was worthy of the risk some poor, misguided program director had taken by putting such a total newbie in this enormous position of power. The newspaper article had been arranged as a favor for the boss, so it was only ever going to be a light-hearted affair. I didn't need to be too careful about what I said because the journalist had been asked to write something that was nothing much more than a complimentary commercial for my new breakfast show. The depth and weight of those questions would hardly tax me further than what's your favorite color. It quickly became apparent that I was going to be given 20 harmless, if somewhat inane questions to pad out an article about me that they would probably bury somewhere on page 37 of the newspaper, just next to the classified ads for surgical support stockings and lost pets. I answered each question quickly and honestly. The journalist would listen to my reply, sigh, and scribble something down on his notepad. After 4 or 5 questions, I realized that I was boring the guy to death. Hey, I was 17 years old. Nobody had ever told me how to speak to the press, or even how to answer trivia about myself. I decided I was going to have to spice up my answers and try and be a little more of a personality. After all, I was guessing that was all this poor journo was clinging to for ammunition.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?